Hello, you're watching WFT Amplified Encore. I'm Catherine Garner, and I'm here with Cliff Dorsey. So welcome back home. How's Nashville been, though?
It's been good. It's been busy. Been getting to see a lot of concerts, also writing a bunch of songs, and every once in a while getting out to the lake, but it's nothing like the river.
Is it dangerous to walk around Nashville with Gator colors on?
Yes, most definitely. It is dangerous, especially when Florida wins. Go Gators. But, they have it halfway right. It's orange, but they're missing the blue. Oh, yeah. And then anytime they say that they don't like the Gators, then you just say Tom Petty, and then they stop talking.
So you usually listen to Tom Petty. What's your favorite Tom Petty song?
My favorite Tom Petty song is Refugee.
Oh, you're supposed to say Won't Back Down.
Well, I like Won't Back Down. I also like Johnny Cash's version of Won't Back Down as well. That's just a great song.
Mm-hmm. You're a hunter. I have a question. Have you caught Bigfoot yet?
Well, no, I haven't caught Bigfoot. Typically, I mean, you see him every now and then, but he stays away. I heard he's a Gator fan, though.
That's good.
Yeah,
maybe just leave him alone then.
Okay.
Can I try to guess how many guitars you own currently?
Please do. I'd like to see this answer, yeah.
I will say solid 10.
I'm going to say you're right because I have 9. We all know that 10 is coming. Are you psychic?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Do you name your guitars, have a favorite, any of that?
I don't name them. I do have a favorite. I have a Gibson Hummingbird that has been through it. I mean, it had already been pretty worn in whenever I bought it, but it's been with me for about 6 years, 7 years, something like that, and I've played a ton of shows on it. One year I played 280 shows in 1 year, and it was mostly on that guitar. I've broken a lot of strings, and it is, still with me today, still working, and it's just a beautiful guitar. I love some Gibson guitars.
Out of these 9 guitars, technically, how many do you travel with, and why?
That's a good question. So I travel with 3, and every time I load into a show, people are like, "Oh, there's gonna be a band tonight," and then I'm like, "Yeah, it's just me," and they're like, "How? Like, what are you have?" But it's good to have 3 though. It's kind of like I like to think of it as going to even though I don't play golf. You go to the golf course, you got to have the whole bag. You can't just have one. So
is golf more an activity or does it count as a sport?
I would say golf is politics. No, golf is a sport. My version of golf is getting on a kayak and floating down the river and catching fish because you gotta throw it right under the trees, and then the only thing is you get to fry them up afterwards, so it kind of serves a purpose. Whether golf, you don't get to take it home and cook it.
Caramel or caramel?
Caramel.
Pecan or pecan?
So it's a pecan tree, but it's pecan ice cream.
Crayon or crayon?
Crayon, but if the child ate it, you ate a crayon. Yeah.
Very specific.
A crayon. Yeah. I think that's just the way I heard it because they're like, "Bobby, I told you not to eat them crayons." Shout out, Bobby.
Buc-ee's or Wawa?
Ooh, I have to go Wawa. Yeah, Buc-ee's is cool. I actually go to Buc-ee's quite a bit. That's how I measure my distance and trips because I drive a lot. I'm like, I'm at the second Buc-ee's of this trip. That's way. But Wawa, I would say I'm typically happier when I'm there than I am at Buc-ee's trying to dodge people to get to the bathroom.
Yeah, Wawa's a cool place. I'm really enjoying the coffee from there right now.
Ooh, Wawa coffee. Okay. Yeah. I'm a coffee fan myself.
Perfect.
By the time I'm in Wawa, I need to go to sleep, so I don't get the coffee there, though.
What is your Starbucks order then?
I typically don't go to Starbucks, but I do an Americano with honey, hot.
Okay.
That's kind of my basic order everywhere, and it keeps me going.
Well, which place makes it the best so far, since you're trying all of them?
Oh, well, So we were talking about now I got to go to New York City for the first time, and there's a company, coffee company over there called Sweet Leaf Coffee, and I have to say that's probably the best coffee I've had so far.
Perfect. We need to get you a truck sponsorship. So, is it Ram? Is it Ford? Is it Chevy?
So you didn't say Toyota, I noticed. But or Nissan. But to answer your question, I would say I'm a Chevy guy. My first truck was a Ford F-150, and it still runs today. It was made in the 80s and went through a bunch of owners. For me, it's all about, does it have four-wheel drive? Does that four-wheel drive work? And does it run that day? So anyone that's running that day, I'll take.
Good answer. Well, what truck do you have right now?
I have a Chevy 2500. It is expensive, and it's been a good truck. It's got over 300,000 miles on it. It was my one and only vehicle for quite a while, so I've traveled the country with it, hauling a camper.
If whiskey was a woman.
She set your world on fire.
Perfect answer.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Where'd you hear that from?
I think I've heard it written somewhere. Someone read it to me. Also, I wrote that song in a Lowe's parking lot in 15 minutes. And the more I wrote, the more I thought, I'm not going to sing this song for anyone, ever.
Wait, you wrote it in 15 minutes?
I did. As I just said, it's a very silly song. But I wrote it in 15 minutes, and I still had time to eat a sandwich and go back to work. That was my lunch break.
Wow, that's impressive. Had a lot to say on the topic, you know?
Yeah.
The ideas were just flowing out.
It was. I think I was just trying to do anything to get out of work that day.
Perfect. What's the best local spot to go fishing, between us?
I'll tell you in just a second.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it. This has been the WFT Amplified Encore episode. Please make sure to catch the Cliff Dorsey episode.